G'day, beautiful people out there in the cooking world. Welcome to Cooking with the Riz. Today I'm going to do a pasta for you again, one of many. I'm going to do a ragu, beautiful beef ragu pasta pappardelle here. So these are wider, a little bit wider than fettuccine, yeah. But they go very well with this. They hold on to the sauce really well, and they are delicious. I've got some meat here that the ossobuco put into my Napoli sauce. I've made a batch of Napoli sauce, and this is all the meat from the ossobuco. So I've just put it up into little pieces like that, and that'll go into the pasta dish as well. So the recipe for my ossobuco is on another video, and also if you want to do it in the Napoli sauce, you can. So there's two choices you can do there. Either do it the ossobuco recipe I got, or Napoli sauce one, but they both come out beautiful anyway. Also, I have got some Napoli sauce here. I've got a little bit of I've got a tin of diced tomatoes as well, a little bit of tomato paste, onions, mushrooms, garlic that I've just freshly chopped. I've got some basil here that I have, it's in olive oil. I'm going to put some of that in there, and also with this, you can actually store this in the fridge. It stores for a bit, quite a bit of time. You can actually use this if you do like a tomato salad or something, because the oil gets infused obviously with the basil flavour. So that's quite yum. And I've got some red wine and olive oil. And I've got some beef broth here. This is a powdered beef broth, an organic one. So this is quite a nice one. So all you do with this is just dissolve 1 heaped teaspoon into 250 mils of boiling water. This is a proper beef broth. So that when you're drunk, that you can use, or you can just buy whichever one you prefer. You can buy the liquid already done, but I'm going to use a little bit of that. Don't need much. So that's it. So without further ado, I will take everything over to the stove and we'll continue on from there. Alright, now we're going to start with the sauce. Let's go. Get some action going on here, eh? Alright, so I've got my pan on here. It's been preheating a bit. Chucking a nice glug of olive oil in there. And what we're going to put in there first is our onions over here. Let them go and sizzle away. Alright. Well, I got your attention, people. Please subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button. Share my content around. And that way it helps my channel a fair bit. That will be appreciated, thank you. So I've got my kettle on here, coming up to boil. Got my pot to boil my pasta on over there as well. So just have these things going at the same time as you're cooking. I'll just let that cook a bit. And then we can add some garlic to it. Very easy recipe again, guys. But I'll tell you what though, this is a really very nice pasta dish. Nice and rich as well. With that tomato in there. Really yum. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, I'm just going to put some garlic in here now. Okay, I've got 6 cloves of garlic in here. Just chopped up nicely. I'll do that over there. So just toss that around for a minute or so. kettle's boiled for my broth, so I'll just pour that in, 250 mils. Give that a little stir up. That's ready to go. Oh, it smells good. Remember guys, when you're smelling things over the stove and whatever, you don't want to get your face all steamed up, do you? Steam burn, that would hurt, that hurts, trust me. I've had it before. So always go like that, okay? When you're smelling things, bring it to you, like that. Oh, the smell of that garlic's good. Otherwise you'll end up with an absolute beetroot coloured face, and we all don't want that, do we? Alright, mushies go in. Give that a little toss. They'll break down shortly, so it's okay. So this is my little spin on this ragu, okay guys? Just a little tip as well. If you're going to make the osso buco recipe and then use the meat out of that for this dish, the veggies that you dice up for that recipe, use that in this sauce. Okay, so that will be really nice in this. All right. So instead of putting the onions and that in here, just use that beautiful sauce you got. You can add the mushrooms in if you want. You don't have to, but the sauce recipe in that osso buco will be mad in this recipe here. See how they break down? They start to shrink a little bit. Mushrooms are full of water, obviously. Okay, what we're going to do now is add some tomato paste here. So don't be too shy. I've got about 3 tablespoons here. This gives a bit of richness to the recipe. Cook that through in there. And at this stage I'm going to add a little bit of the basil to it. Alright, so gorgeous basil to that. Yum, yum. As you know, basil and pasta goes really well. So that's I'll put about a bunch in, start again. I've put about a bunch of basil in there, okay? And then the next step is the red wine. Got the tomato here. The bone broth. This is a very easy recipe, guys. Simple, simple, simple. So as long as you've got all your what's called in the chef world mise en place, which means everything in its place, which means all your ingredients all chopped up, ready to rock, then it's so easy just to throw together. And look at this, the way it's coming out, beautiful. Okay, I'm going to throw the vino in there first. A little bit for the chef. That deglazes everything. Yum, yum. It's a nice wine. Look at that. Oh, that is looking good. real good. See how much the mushrooms have collapsed in here? They were really big before, now they're just all collapsed in. Alright, so that wine again, splashed out. You smell it and you can smell the wine, the actual alcohol that's been cooked out of it. So you always make sure that you cook the alcohol out, okay? So you're just left with that beautiful flavour of the vino. That's pretty good. Yep, smells damn good. Alright, I'm putting in these chopped tomatoes. Give that a stir up. And I'm going to put some Napoli in here. And some of this beef broth. Give it a stir up again. Have a little taste of it actually. Not bad. You don't have to use it all. But you probably won't. Just make sure it doesn't get too thick. You do want it thick, but not too thick, okay? Stir it all in. And the meat just goes in just to get warm basically because it's already tender. So that's all you really need to do there with that. So just give me a minute there and I will put some black pepper in here. Alright, put a little bit of salt. Okay, just let that cook out a bit. And the water for the pasta is boiling, so I'll just turn it down for a minute. You want this sauce just to cook out a bit. Okay. Let that do its thing. Okay guys, I'm back here. Sauce has been reducing for a bit now. A few minutes, 5-8 minutes or something. I've taken a little bit out actually as well, so to make room for the meat and everything to go in and the pasta. So I'm going to throw the meat in now. Look at all that gorgeous meat, eh? And this will also give it a bit of thickness. Just stir it all in nicely. I've got to throw my pasta in, so that's ready to go. It's boiling here. Excuse me for a sec. Don't forget, salt your water, okay? Give it a good old salting. That's been assaulted. Stupid joke, that one. Right. Alright, so that's boiling away. Now I'm going to just drop my little bundles of joy in there. Just like so. Move this bloody kettle out of the way. This is 500 grams of pasta, okay? This will feed a few people. Depends how big you do your servings, of course. So that's in there. And I've got some bits that are broken. I'll throw them in as well. There we go. They can go in there. I need a fork, a big fork to stir it. So, nice big fork. So just let that do its thing. You can put the lid back on, but what happens is you put the lid on and you turn around for a minute and the bloody thing overboils, goes everywhere. So just leave it off and just let it come back to the boil. I'm going to have a little taste of this. Gee, the sauce is good. Yum, yum. Grab a spoon. Have a little taste. Get a mushy. Make sure you always taste your food, people. Very hot. Very nice. That meat, it just melts in your mouth like you wouldn't believe. Oh, that's just mad. Alright. And make sure you got yourself some nice Parmesan cheese. You know, buy the block and grate it yourself, as I always say. Look at this, it's splattering everywhere, look. That's alright. Give your pasta a nice stir up here. This pasta will take about 8 minutes to cook or so. I just break up those little round things with your fork. Don't use a wooden spoon with this job. You need a fork. There we go. Alright, so I'm just letting that do its thing now, guys. And I'll just let that pasta cook. And I'll strain it and I'll put it in here in a minute. And I'll show you what that's about in a sec, alright? Okay, we're back here with the just about the end result here, guys. So my pappardelle is nicely cooked here. Look at that. Yeah. It doesn't matter if you get some of the water in there. Pasta water is actually good. Alright, so we'll just do this. Get it in there. I may have to strain the rest off. Actually, I think I will, because otherwise I'll be here fishing for 5 hours. So let me just strain this quickly, guys, sorry. Let's move the rest over. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now that is it, guys. All we've got to do now is toss this through gently as she goes. Look at that. Ah, yummy, yummy, yummy. Oh yeah. I just love this kind of food. This is nice and rich. Tomato. Gorgeous. Yum. All right, let's dish up. Okay. Get your pasta in there. Then we'll get some of the sauce. Move the pasta out the way. I'll just turn that gas off, sorry. Okay. Some of this beautiful sauce on top. So you don't want this to be too saucy, okay? This is not one of them meals. Make sure you get some of that beautiful ossobuco there. And that's it, guys. That's what you have. And then what I'm going to do is actually get some of this basil oil that I was talking about before. Just drizzle some of that over the top. Alright. Just like that. Gorgeous, isn't it? Look at that. Yum, yum. Alright, let's have a little taste, shall we? Make sure you get some meat. And let me move this out the way for you so you can see what's going on. Shut that stupid bloody thing up. Geez, they're noisy buggers. Alright, so get some meat and mushroom. Get your little pappardelle here. Give it a twirl on the spoon, if you can do that. Just like so. Oh, guess what I forgot? Stupid me. Cheese, of course. Can't have pasta without cheese. My God, that's sacrilege. All right. Let's go with that, eh? Whoops, just dropped it. Just dropped my pasta. Twirly, twirly again. There we go. Be good if oh look, the meat's so tender it just falls off the fork. I'm not having much luck here, guys. With me twirling. Oh well, I'll just shove it in like that. Stay. Oh. Doesn't want me to eat it. All right, here we go. That, my friends, is really scrumptious. Absolutely beautiful flavours there. And I'll tell you what, the whole family, children included, are gonna love this dish here. So get yourself into the kitchen, get yourself cooking, and we'll continue another recipe on another day. Until then, people, oh, by the way, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit the little bell next to subscribe as well so you can receive everything I do for you. And we'll see each other on the flip side. Until then, happy cooking to everyone.